Hey guys, this is BanditStephanie or Stephanie, coming to you for what I'm calling my 16.5 week Post Op Lapband update. First, let me apologize for not being here for a few weeks. I think I mentioned on my last video that I had gotten a new job, so I kind of knew that would take up a lot of my time. But also, I don't think you guys want to see my face once a week, so I'm going to aim to do every 2 weeks or so for an update. So I'll start with the numbers. I started my 2-week pre-op diet on March 1st, 2011 when I was 313.6 pounds. I was banded on March 15th, 2011, and today is Saturday, July 9th, I believe, and I weighed in this morning at 238.2 pounds. So that's a total loss of 74.4 pounds since I started on March 1st. So I'm pretty excited about that. You know, I mentioned that I had gotten a new job, and so prior to this job I had a really good routine that I was in of going to work, going to the gym, and I was a little afraid that with my new job I may get out of that routine, and so my first week I didn't go to the gym at all. I was so mentally and physically exhausted that, you know, I didn't go to the gym. My eating wasn't that great. I didn't drink a lot of water because, you know, I didn't want to have to go to the bathroom a lot at work when people were training me. I was going from meeting to meeting, so I just kind of was staying the same, maybe gaining a little bit, and I was really nervous that that was gonna start this downhill effect of, you know, I'm gonna slowly get off the bandwagon and pretty soon I will be right back to where I was. But I made a conscious effort to get back into a routine, and to be honest, it's a little bit easier maybe now because the gym that I go to is on my way home from work, so I really have no excuses to not go. So I've been going after work, and you know, it's really funny because it's amazing how much you can do for yourself when you put aside all the bullshit excuses and you really make yourself a priority. It's possible. You have to make time for yourself, and you have to follow through with what you say. And I owe a lot of my success to doing that, to owning up to what I'm doing and really evaluating myself and critiquing my whole process here and trying to do the best that I can. So I started doing my inch measurements quite a while ago. I think I did it like the day one of my pre-op diet. So I did them this week, and I have lost 41 inches total from all over. I do my arms, legs, hips, stomach, chest, neck. So that's kind of crazy, 41 inches. I'm really excited that I'm tracking that so I can look back, and hopefully by the end of this it'll be some crazy high number. But let's see what else. I wanted to mention a couple non-scale victories that I had in the last couple weeks. So I told you guys I go to the gym probably 6 days a week on average, and it's a pretty big gym. There's a lot of people that go there, a lot of people that work there. Well, I went in a couple weeks ago, and I went to go hand the guy my card for him to scan, and he says, "Good morning, Stephanie, how are you?" And I was kind of, you know, a little caught off guard, and I'm like, "Good morning." And so as I was walking to the locker room, I just had like the biggest smile on my face. I'm like, you know, this is a good place to become a regular at and have people recognize you instead of having people recognize me at, you know, like my favorite restaurant or whatever. So that was kind of exciting, and you know, it really made me feel good. So now I see this guy a lot, and he always asks me how I'm doing, and always says, "Good morning, Stephanie," and it's funny. But so that was kind of cool. And also, I mentioned I had gotten a new job, so I wanted to go out and buy some new clothes, some new work pants, and so I went shopping, and you know, I brought probably 5 different pairs of pants in the fitting room, and when I got them on, something happened to me that's never happened before. They were too big, and I was like, wow, all right. So I went and tried a different size and found a size that fit. But what's funny is I've always been used to thinking, oh, you know, maybe I can fit into a size 20 pants, and then I try them on and then realize that I have to go up like 2 or 3 sizes or whatever. But it was really cool to have the opposite happen, where I was able to go down a size. And then there was a specific pair of pants that I wanted, and they didn't have the size that I was, but I'm like, well, maybe I can wear the size right above. And I put them on and they were just way too big. So that's kind of exciting. Let's see. Oh, one thing I wanted to talk about is restriction. And you know, there's this whole thing on restriction is where everybody wants to be, and it's this thing that takes so long to get to. And you know, I only have 2.5 cc's in my band over 4 months out, and I know that it's probably going to take me a while to reach restriction, but I'm really trying to do the best and work with what I have. So I know that, you know, I'm not where I want to be, my green zone or restriction or whatever, but if you wait until you get restriction, it could take a while. So really, you know, I wanted to give everybody some advice of just work with what you have, you know, make the effort to control yourself and to really fight eating too much or eating too often, and you know, you'll eventually get to restriction. It's just, you know, for me, I see it being a long time from now, and I'm not going to sit around and wait until then before I want to lose all my weight. I'm using what I have now to be successful, and that's really, I think, what it's all about. But I know also a lot of people have been talking about hair loss a lot, and at first it wasn't something that I was experiencing, but in the last month or so I've noticed this a lot, and I'll tell you, it's really scary. I have really thick hair to begin with, and whenever I go get it done, I always have to get it thinned out. So I wasn't too concerned, but you know, I kind of like bunch it all together and take a look at it, and I'm just like, oh my God, like if it's gonna be like this every day for 9 months or whatever, you know, like I sure as hell hope I don't go bald when this is all over. But it's something that is inevitable. I've been taking a B complex vitamin and biotin regularly, so hopefully it's not too bad. Last but not least, I wanted to do a couple product reviews on some things that I really like. My favorite protein shake, there's only really one protein shake ready to drink that I like, and hopefully you guys can see this. It's Muscle Milk Light. It has 20 grams of protein. I buy them from Costco. They're awesome. So that's my go-to drink. My go-to protein bar is Pure Protein. Hopefully you guys can see that. Peanut butter, chocolate peanut butter. I keep these at work, so in case I forget to bring my lunch or whatever, I'll always have those on hand. Something that I found recently, which I think Kenzie Restricted had these as well, these protein waters. They're also made by Muscle Milk, who makes those protein shakes that I like, and these are awesome. They come in, they're sugar-free, and they come in, the ones I like are grapefruit or raspberry. Sugar-free protein water, 10 grams of protein, 60 calories in a bottle of this, so it's kind of cool to change it up a little bit. I'm going to try to make this quick. I know it's long already, but I have been getting into salads a lot more. I find that it's really keeping me full. So there's a brand called Walden Farms that has like a 0-calorie everything, or zero everything, 0 fat, 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugars. It has a little bit of sodium, but that's it. But I'm the type of person that I like a little salad with my dressing, so this is a really good alternative to keeping the fat and calories down, and it's actually really good. This is the French, but they have them in all different kinds, so check it out. Last but not least, these True Lemon packages, kind of like Crystal Light, but here True Lemon, they have like grapefruit and raspberry lemonade and a lot of different good kinds, so those are pretty good to kind of change up the water thing, but I think I'm going to let you guys go. I don't want this to get past 10 minutes. So I hope everybody has a good weekend. And I'll be back in a couple weeks with another update. And keep losing, everybody. Bye.